So I was just browsing through all your comments and all your questions coming in, and I really wanted to talk about this topic for a long time. It's the science of consciousness, you know? A lot of people talk about this conscious shift that's happening right now, and how, you know, people or the whole human race is becoming more and more conscious these days, and there's this huge shift. And actually, when I spoke to my master about it, and he actually said, well, it's not actually happening now. It's always been happening, and it will always continue to happen. And I said, okay, so the shift is that people are becoming more aware and more positive. And he said, no. He said, not more positive. He said, people are becoming more conscious. That's all. Right? Not more positive. And I thought, wait there a second, but I thought that people are becoming more conscious, so they start understanding about love vibration and all of this type of stuff, you know, and that people are becoming more positive. And he said, people can't become more positive. And I was like, how does that actually work? So I wanted to actually make a video on this, break it all down for you guys, because I was enlightened by this whole fact and this whole truth. And while I went along this journey, I believe that this understanding helped me like kind of shift my awareness around different situations that happen, to allow me to feel more happy and fulfilled in more situations in life, you know, and be able to continue to do what I do without getting overwhelmed or depressed or stressed out about it. So that's what I want to share with you guys. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, this is Eric Ho here, and in this video we are going to talk about the science of consciousness. Now, what does this mean? It means, first of all, what is consciousness, right? It's actually, I always explain it like this I don't believe it's anything like too far from this simple analogy of if you were on ground level, okay, and you've seen some buildings and roads around you, okay, consciousness is nothing but getting into the elevator, getting onto the 50th floor and overlooking the city and being able to see everything. What's the difference? Difference is this: the more conscious you become, a lot of life becomes more, you have a lot more clarity, because you know and you can see from a bird's eye view, you can see, oh, if I want to go there, then all I need to do is this. Right? When you're on ground level, you can be walking around in circles and circles. And this is what people do in life, because they walk around and round and round, and they never really get to their destination until the end of their life. And they're like, what's my purpose? Right? But then there's always plus and minus. This is what I really wanted to talk about today, because everyone thinks, oh yeah, I'm more conscious, and people always say, talking about spreading the word of love and positivity, which is great, right? I'm all for that. However, some people, they want to change the world. They want to change the whole world to be positive. But the reality is this, okay? If we look at science and we look at everything, right? There's plus, there's minus, there's up, there's down, there's left, there's right. World of duality, world of polarity. So we can't really get away from negative. We can't get away from down. Every frequency, they say we are energy, right? We are made of energy. Everything is energy. And how does energy travel? Energy travels up, down, in waves. So our life will always be up, down. When we say we are going to change the world so that like more people become conscious and positive, that as a fact is already not real. We can spread the message to help people become more conscious, right? But by changing the world so that everyone is more positive, it's a whole different thing. Because imagine this for a second, okay? If you never experience, if there was no upset, there cannot be any happiness, right? There's no sadness, there's no happiness. If there's no light, how can there be dark? Dark wouldn't even have a name. That would just be normal, right? So you can't even have the opposite if you don't have the other opposite. So what does this mean? It means that it is not possible to make everything positive. And it will always be up, down, and it will all be in existence. Now, in knowing that, what does that mean? It means that actually, even when we become more conscious about the world, how things work, how you get to different destinations, we need to understand there's another part of it, which is when you get in that elevator and you raise your consciousness, right? You shift your consciousness. When you get in that elevator, you will start to see a lot of things that you did not know existed before. What you thought was true was not true because you thought it was always that route. And in fact, it went this way. You always thought this thing was over there, but actually when you overlook now, you can see that it's not there at all, right? And what do you see? You see all the other things that are happening at the same time. The higher you go, the more you raise your vibrational frequency, raise and shift your consciousness, the more you see. What does that mean? You will start to see all the killing that's happening. You will see the rape that's happening. You will see all of the problems, all of the things, all of the challenges that is happening right now in this moment. So that's why I always say the first shift to consciousness, when you really, really do see more, right? Your first thing is sadness, because it's like, I can't believe what I thought for all this time is not real. And I can't believe all this is going on right now. And I can't believe this is our reality. What I thought was real was not real. And in fact, this is real. And then we need to learn then to come to acceptance that it is what it is. We need to come to acceptance that there's positive, there's negative, right? A lot of you always post and then comment and say, Eric, you changed my life. There's people who come on here and say, he's talking a load of rubbish, right? They have to be there because this is all the energies that allow life to be there. You know, something so simple as if the moon didn't come up, right? If the moon wasn't there tomorrow, we would not be living, because everything is there in balance and it's supposed to be there. So this is the whole science of consciousness, is all nothing but the science of energy. Up, down, positive, negative, everything will always be there. Now, what choice do we have to make? We can't say, oh, well, it sounds so scary, I'll keep my eyes closed. Well, some people take that route too. But I believe we can only become more and more conscious and go along that journey and grow, develop, come to acceptance, develop, come to acceptance, because actually the view from the top is still a lot more wow than the view from the bottom, right? Because then you really see it all. Guys, I hope that's clarified certain things for you guys. And it was a bit of insight for those of you who are new to this. And please do hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Also, comment below, let us know your viewpoints. It's always nice to know, you know, whether it's positive or negative feedback, it's always nice to know. And finally, if you're new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's that little bell sign. It means that every time I do an upload, you will stay notified, and then you will get in on the inspiration quickly. So make sure to hit that bell button, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, signing out. Ciao.